Alright, so welcome to my podcast. So, this podcast is about that does life exist in our universe or are we alone? So, the topic of today's episode is among trillions of planets, are we home alone? So, once seen as the center of the universe, Earth has suffered a series of demotions over the past few hundred years. Now, in an age of fast paced discovery, we have learned that we are likely just one of the trillions of planets in Milky Way galaxy, and among the smaller ones at that. Yet, Earth remains a standout, and so far, one of a kind. Of the thousands of exoplanets, planets around the stars, confirmed by our increasingly powerful telescopes, and despite extensive probing of the solar system, ours is still the only planet known to host life. How sad. In some ways, it's an embarrassment of riches. Earth's abundant, persistent, and pervasive life forms seem to fill almost every nook and cranny from the boiling caustic pools of Yellowstone National Park to the dry valleys of Antarctica. Life might well have gotten its start only a few hundred million years after Earth formed, with a swirling disk of gas and dust, an eye blink in geological time. So now let's move on to Earth through the ages. And if you really want, so let us just skip this. So let's search for life. What we know and what we don't know. So the odds seem a bit better now that we have confirmed more than 4,000 exoplanets in our galaxy, about a fifth of them in Earth's size range. We know that building blocks of lights are presented throughout the solar system and the cosmos that includes water. We don't know how readily life begins, whether it's common or rare, how long it endures, up to the ante to intelligent life, and the questions only multiply. That includes one of the most famous questions of all: where is everybody? Physicist Enrico Fermi posted it back in 1950 during lunch with fellow physicists, igniting decades of debate. Even at a leisurely, slower than light pace, the reasoning went. Our galaxy could be easily crossed by a spacefaring civilization within a few million years. The Milky Way galaxy is presently pushing 14 billion. And while it took 4 billion plus years for technological intelligence to develop on our planet, the galaxy contains plenty of planetary systems of comparable age, as well as others much older. So, this was all for today. This episode is about are we home alone? The next episode would be much more interesting and a little bit longer than this. So, guys, like and subscribe, and I'll meet you in the next podcast.